What's going on, jabronis? Welcome back to the channel. It is a very nice spring afternoon. It is cloudy and very little wind. It feels almost like it's gonna rain, and you guys know what that means. That's some fishy conditions. So we are at one of our favorite spots, the pit. I did tell you guys I was going to be hitting new waters this year, and I am a man of my word. We are going to be checking out new places, especially when tournament season gets going. But for today, let's just enjoy one of our comfort places, see if we can't find some fish moving up and get on some action. I don't want to waste any more time, guys. As you can see behind me, we have the kayak rigged up and ready to go. Let's get on the water and just see what happens. All right, on the water. Slow rolling a spinnerbait. I don't know if the spinnerbait's really going to be super effective today, but I'm hopeful. Cover some water. What could it be? The bait I need to catch a fishy. Morning. Fish on. Ah. We finally had a fish on, guys. That's a good sign, but he got off. Oh my. We just had a big fish on and it just got off. Man, guys, I'm just not getting a hold of them today. This is the third fish we've had on that we just did not land. Ah, first fish in the boat. Finally. Not a huge one, but you know what? I'm just glad to freaking catch a fish. Whew, nice little fish. Back to the water. That one was on a Zoom Super Hog. It's kind of like a brush hog, but it's got these like craw tentacles instead. I really like this bait. We had another bite already. Woo! Fish number 2 in the boat, and this one, he took down all of that Yamatanuki. Man, he got it. Oh, it's noon. They're testing the tornado sirens. There we go, guys. Fish number 2. Fish number 2. There we go, guys. Fish number 3. This one's another one on the Yamatanuki, and this is easily the biggest fish of the day so far. Not a bad fish. Not a bad fish. That last fish, he actually bit it while I was swimming it back to make another cast. Must have got it just right in front of his face. So this Yamatanuki, the action is a lot like a Senko. It falls horizontally. That little tail bit on the end of it is gonna wiggle a little bit. It's just got a lot more weight to it, so you can cast it pretty far. So what I'm doing is, you know, letting it fall like you would a Senko. It's got a faster sink rate, and then I'm jerking it fairly hard, giving it a good sized pop to get it probably 2 feet off of the bottom of the pond, and then it's just going to fall right back down. So the retrieve on this thing is not incredibly complex or difficult. Much like a Senko, you just kind of cast it and let it do its thing, and the fish come and bite it. I have heard that this is also a great way to get in the gaps of lily pads. If you don't want to flip a jig or something in there, you can flip one of these. There's definitely not as much of a bite today as I had thought there would be or hoped that there would be, but the bites I am getting are pretty strong bites. I think maybe we just kind of missed whatever feeding window the fish were in. Maybe we're starting to get into another one now and the bite will pick up. We'll just have to find out and see. But, you know, so far today, it's been, it started out slow, but it's starting to pick up. I'll tell you what, though, it is nice just to get out, be on the kayak, do a little bit of fishing, and set the hook a few times. You know, I'm trying to get warmed up for tournament season, and I'm trying to ease into it by just going out and doing some fishing first. My first tournament is a week and a half from the filming of today's video, so yeah, here soon I'm going to be getting into practice mode, and you guys are going to be seeing a pretty serious side of me this year, because I am determined to be the Angler of the Year for the OKC KFC. One issue we are going to face here pretty quick is that this is the last Yamatanuki that I have. So once it's completely tore to shreds, I got to figure out what else I can catch fish on. Hopefully, if I just go to a standard Senko, we'll have the same results, but we can't guarantee that. Right now, guys, it ain't taking nothing but time and patience. Let the bait sit there and do its thing, and the fish are coming to it. Another small one on the Yamatanuki. Alright guys, this Yamatanuki is toast. So let's see if we can get him to bite something different. Oh, we had a bite. He got off somehow. As I was rigging up that fire craw, I was sitting there wondering, does this actually ever work? I've never caught anything on something bright red, and we got a bite on it like the first or second cast, so that answers that question. Let's see if we can find another fish willing to bite it. Fish on. Ooh, that one was on the fall. Caught it on the fall. That's fish number 5 in the boat today. Having a pretty good day, guys. I'm actually really happy with today. Oh my gosh. A fish chased my bait all the way up to the kayak. They are definitely in a chasing mood. I can't believe I saw that. It's not huge, but he gave up a pretty good fight. Small bass on the fire craw. That's a better fish. There we go, guys. That's a better fish. This might have been the female that was next to that male. Oh, biggest fish of the day. Nice fish. Nice fish. Oh. There we go, guys, another one. We have definitely figured out a pattern. They want this red craw, and I think I found a spot that might be loaded. All right, jabronis, we are back in the studio to recap today's adventures. Things started out pretty tough. It took over an hour to find fish and to figure out what exactly it was they wanted to eat today. But once we started putting the puzzle pieces together, things turned around and we ended up having a very, very solid afternoon of fishing. We were on the water for 3 or 4 hours and landed somewhere between 7 and 9 fish or so. And that has to be the best day of fishing I've had so far in 2024. And I know the fishing is only going to get better from here as things continue to warm up and those fish move into their spawning patterns. So you guys definitely should stay tuned and be sure to be subscribed, because there's a lot of amazing adventures to be had on the channel here in the next few weeks, especially with tournament season kicking off here very soon. With all of that being said, it is time to wrap up today's video, guys. If you stuck around until the end, thank you so very much for doing so, and I hope you'll go the extra mile and smash that like button. I will catch all of you in the next one, and remember, if it ain't Joe, it's gotta go. Angler out.